First, the government shutdown, now entering its third day. Let's take a live look at the Capitol right now. Key Senate vote scheduled for noon. Thousands of federal workers home today, and sites around the country have been affected. We just saw Philadelphia. Well, in Philadelphia today, the Liberty Bell is closed to visitors.
And here in New York, the Statue of Liberty will be open today, but only because the state stepped in with $65,000 a day to keep sites like that open. Our senior congressional correspondent, Mary Bruce, is on Capitol Hill for us, tracking the latest. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Robin. From a shutdown U.S. Capitol, we are now in day 3 of this. And while there have been plenty of negotiations, lots of optimism, there is still no deal. And lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are concerned the longer this drags out, the harder it may be to find a resolution. After a late night of negotiations, lawmakers hit a dead end yet again.
Talks will continue, but we have yet to reach an agreement on a path forward that would be acceptable for both sides.
Bipartisan lawmakers hoped to hammer out a compromise over the weekend.
We're making progress.
But overnight, no deal.
The shutdown should stop today. Let's step back from the brink. Let's stop victimizing the American people and get back to work on their behalf.
The latest plan, a temporary fix to keep the government open for 3 more weeks and a promise to tackle immigration. We shall not be moved. Democrats are insisting any spending bill must include protections for those 800,000 undocumented immigrants brought to the U.S. as children. But Republicans say they won't negotiate until the government reopens.
An issue of this sensitivity needs to be negotiated in good faith, not in the middle of a government shutdown with a gun to our heads.
The pressure is mounting on the president, too. The Senate Democratic leader says compromise was on the table but fell through. That deal would have protected Dreamers in exchange for giving President Trump full funding for his border wall.
So I believed we might have a deal twice, only for the president to change his mind and walk away. The president must take yes for an answer.
That plan would be a tough sell with conservative Republicans who want broader immigration reforms. And House Democrats don't like the idea of giving Trump his wall.
All of the money that he wants for his wall?
$20 billion.
Oh, come on. And by the way, is that $20 billion going to be paid by Mexico?
The shutdown now in day 3. Some national memorials are already closed, and hundreds of thousands of federal workers are now in limbo, forced to stay home without pay.
We don't know what that's going to look like, whether it's going to be a few days, a few weeks, or whether it's going to drag on.
Other more essential jobs like air traffic controllers, border guards, and members of the military will have to work without being paid for now. Now, the Senate is slated to vote on that temporary plan here today at noon, but right now that vote appears on track to fail. And there are still big questions about whether this plan can even pass over in the House. And if it does, if they can get this plan passed and they reopen the government, guys, we could be right back here in this same position when funding runs out again in just 3 weeks.
That's true. As you said, a lot of big questions. As you know, there's a new ABC News Washington Post poll out, and it shows Democrats solidifying their lead heading into the midterm elections.
Yeah, Robin, as the blame game continues up here on the Hill, our new poll shows Democrats maintaining a 12-point lead among registered voters. And among likely voters, Democrats are on solid ground, too, a 14-point lead. Now, one factor for their strong footing here heading into the midterms seems to be that Democrats have locked down their base, especially among women and minorities. Robin.
All right, Mary.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.